Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praise to the Most High, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai. Today's topic I'm gonna be talking about today is the heathens are going into captivity, only a matter of time. Sick of the faces. I just want to start off before I get into the precepts, and I'll say a couple of words, because you Eves and Jakes need to come back to the Most High, because time's running out. You see what's happening in the world. War 3 is about to kick off. Russia and Ukraine. You can see like Russia is invading Ukraine. Yeah, Babylon soon fall, or only a matter of time. That's why us, the people, need to come back to the Lord, follow His laws, statutes, and commandments, and stop with the folly, stop with this wickedness, stop following this Babylon wicked days and that, man. Stop going out partying, dancing, all that folly, man. Because when you're doing all that stuff, these heathens are laughing at you, man. Because like they know we're special, peculiar people. But most of us people in the world, most Israelites on the road, that's not in the truth. They don't know that. They just want to like party. They don't want the kingdom to fall, the kingdom to end. That's why they keep on partying, doing all this folly. And these jakes need to stop getting all these heathen, wicked, Sheedah women, because they're not doing no good for you as well. To come back, start getting back to her, start coming and taking our Israelite women and that, because we've got 12 tribes of women, no, 12 tribes of Israelite women in this truth. And you Jakes do want to choose these heathen women, these Sheedamites, these other nations. Yeah, I'm gonna start off with the first precept. This book of Ezekiel, chapter 39, verse 23. And the heathens shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity, because they trespassed against me. Therefore hid I my face from them, and gave them into the hand of their enemies. See that? So fell they all by the sword. That's basically saying that in ancient times when ancient time when Israel was a nation, basically like the reason why we went into captivity is because us Israelites, not us, but our forefathers, most of our forefathers, broke the commandments of the Most High. That's why the Most High gave us to our enemies, because like wasn't following the law, statutes, and commandments. We wanted to do our own thing, just like people in the world. It's like even that when we're at camp and that, we try to gather brothers and sisters in to like hear the word, because like we're trying to wake our people up in these last days, but they still want to go about. They want to go about and pretend that they can't hear. And basically, obviously, like we get some sisters and brothers that come in, but most of the time, like most of these wicked E's and Jakes just want to walk past, like they can't hear anything. Living these last days, man. You need to start coming to the man of the Lord and start hearing the word and start hearkening and start following His commandments. Start for another precept. This book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Yeah, it's plain and simple. That's basically saying that you Edomites, all you heathens, all you heathens that led us so-called, all you heathens that led us Israelites into captivity. Basically, what goes around comes around. So you had us in slavery, so it's payback time now, isn't it? when the Most High returns and all the judgments, all the Salake, what is it? When all the like prophecies get fulfilled, and the Most High returns, yeah, all you Edomites and heathens are going to slavery. It's plain and simple, because like it's only a matter of time. They have to get that judgment, because like all the wicked and evil has to be done. To be killing our people, be raping a woman in the ancient times. Plus, even now in the world, they're still putting us to death. Brothers in America, cops are still shooting us down, killing us, treating us like nothing, and they value the dogs more than us Israelites in the street, not in the streets, like us so-called black people in this world, and because even when sometimes when Jake does the right thing, like he might call the police or something, they come to his house and there's 50 chance that he might get shot down, because these wicked devils don't like us people, and they got evil red eye in them. Just wanna shoot down the Jakes and that. Get another preset. The kings slacking, and let me quote the verse. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 49, verse 23. And the kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee with their face towards the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, for they shall not be ashamed that wait for me. Plain and simple. It's basically saying that all you heathens need to be bowing down to us Israelites that's out there in the highways and byways teaching. Should be ashamed, because that should be ashamed when the Most High returns, and that we heathens are going to slavery, and that's why like should be bowing down to us. So like I mean in the kingdom and that you can be like, you won't be getting as much judgment as the other heathens that don't wanna bow down to us, and that Edomites are still gonna get destroyed after a couple hundreds of years, not couple years and that. But you'll still get a light judgment for what's coming. Basically need to start showing us respect and stop trying to like devils need to start showing us respect. Even the police in America need to start showing us brothers respect as well, because I see every time I go on like on social media, Facebook, Instagram, keep saying that wicked police trying to shoot down like Eves and us Jakes as well, because like even in the Bible it states that heathens are the devil, no, you white people the devil, the Bible speak of, because see the amount of stuff you devils be doing, and that be trying to bring in like this LGBT thing. It's wicked as well, because the rainbow flag, the rainbow thing is like basically it comes from the Bible, and wicked people want to make it as a gay thing, and it's wicked and evil as well. Get the last preset. I'm gonna wind down. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 16. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. That's plain, and it's basically saying all you eat ugly, ugly, wicked Edomite babies that even if they're just being born, when the Most High sets the time right for us, Israel brothers in the truth, it'll make us get them ugly, pink, red Edomite babies, dash them to pieces to the stone and that. And me, I'm waiting for that day because like, what's all that's been happening, us people's been it's been lost as a people, and this system, the whole world's been calling us black. Plus, not even that, this been hiding our history from us. So basically, when I first came to the truth and I started reading the Bible, I couldn't believe the amount of precepts that's coming to life, and that even us as Israelites being able to when the Most High returns and that, when He gave us the green light, we're gonna be able to that, be dashing these heathens babies to the stones and that, dash them to pieces and that. Can't wait for that day, because we've been in slavery for way too long. Can't even remember like how many years, but it's been way too long. Judgment has to come for these Edomites, because I can see that this kingdom's falling as well. Because every time I've been, not even when I go out, every time I walk past an Edomite, could be a man or woman, the faces look scared as hell, because they know that the kingdom's falling. They know that they're going into captivity. Babylon's soon fall. That's why Jakes, Eves, that in the world need to come back to the Most High and to follow the commandments. Eves as well need to stop wearing pants, leggings, showing off your happenings. Stop slacking. You need to start putting on dresses with fringes on. You need to start putting on skirts as well, and stop wearing trousers, because it's evil. Trousers meant to be for a man. That's why when a man goes to the toilet, he zips down his trousers. He zips down his trousers. That's why the pants are made for a man. Because like even when you go to the toilets, you see on the little the picture signs and that, it says the man's got trousers on and the woman's got a dress on. That's plain and simple. But because of the so-called white man, confuse all you people, confuse all the system. Once he's trying to get the man's being bamboozled. That's why like you see a lot of Eves, not even Eves like this. Mostly everyone in this world, and I see them wearing the women wearing pants because they think they're in charge, and it's not the case. The man's in charge. Eves need to come back to commandments and stop being wicked and evil as well. Because even at camp yesterday, I see some, I think she was Hispanic. Can't remember what country she's from, but she's an Israelite. Don't know where she's coming from, but looked like she was running or something, or coming from the gym. And she had all her happenings for her, and she was wearing leggings. You can see what behind, yeah. The brother was teaching, he rebuked her because like that was wicked and evil. So a woman in the truth can't just be walking past and we don't rebuke them. We have to rebuke them, because they need to know that what they're wearing is wrong. They need to be wearing dresses and that. And when she got rebuked, she was like shocked when her brother's talking to her, because like he was telling her to keep the commandments and that. But she was just listening for a bit, and then she walked away and that. She didn't even pull. The brother said to pull her top down. She didn't even pull her top down. Wicked as hell, man. Like, Lord, when she wakes up, and some ugly, wicked devil, she might try to say that that she can wear whatever she wants, and that damn devil, man. That's why Babylon's too full, man. Anyway, and I close out and that, and give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai. Lord willing, a lot more brothers can wake up and come into the truth, because we're living in the end of the days, living in the end of the days. Babylon soon fall. And say Shalom.